Hi, my name is Bryson. Today I'm going to be talking about the virtue called wisdom. In olden language, it's called prudence. For most of the video, I'm going to be talking about it, or referring to it as wisdom. And I guess let's just get started. To show you wisdom in action, I've decided to do a little bit of acting that may or may not be based on my own experiences. It is not going to have wisdom incorporated into it. This scene had a guy who was playing a game, and as a result, he failed his essay. And I just hope that you see that because he was playing the game, he failed his essay, and he didn't learn from his mistakes and continued playing and failed on his redo of the assignment. So I hope you can see that this really reflects on O'Dowd and its community because you cannot procrastinate. You can't put aside work for other things. You really have to get your work done if you want to succeed. And that's why wisdom is so important. So I'm going to show in this next scene what wisdom does if you use it correctly. That scene, there was the guy again. He was playing a game, but this time he learned from his mistakes because he stopped playing and decided to get his work done instead. And that the virtue of wisdom is in that scene because he chooses to do the right thing. He chooses to get off the game. He's conscious of his actions and he decides that he's going to get his work done. And this is why wisdom is so important because if you have the virtue of wisdom, you can be successful and I don't know, get a better grade on your scores and stuff. Oh my gosh. You guys have no idea how long that took. So now I'm going to talk about some ways that you can cultivate wisdom that I've sort of done in my 2 years at O'Dowd, and which I'm going to continue doing going into my junior year. So I think one way I would say is be aware of the consequences of an action. So when you're doing like I don't know, preparing to cheat for a test, which is pretty serious, just before you even start doing it, just remember that there are severe consequences if you get caught. And you'll be practicing the virtue of wisdom by just knowing that, because you'll know that it's wrong to cheat and it's bad for you if you cheat. The second way I would cultivate wisdom would probably be to practice thinking about your actions and like the small details, like maybe keeping a little pocket change from your friend, or I don't know, other small things like that. Just be aware even in those small moments. The third way that I would probably try cultivating it is by looking through other people's experiences, because that's a great way to see what is exactly is considered right or wrong, and whether it'll be good for you if you follow in their footsteps or not. Finally, I think the most important one is to just reflect on your day at the end of the day, like meditate or something. Just back at all your actions and see where you went right and where you went wrong. And just, if that situation ever comes up again, just do the right thing. Just remember that it happened and choose to do the right thing. I think that's all I want to say about wisdom today. So if you like the video, leave a like and maybe subscribe, or comment below what you think about wisdom. All right. Um, Also, that first video was not based on me. I didn't play games on spring break and failed my Frankenstein essay.